What's going on, everybody? This is Reagan and welcome back to yet another unboxing and review video. So today we are going to take a look at this newly released figure of Hot Toys. Actually, it was first released on the ACGHK like 2 weeks ago. However, I did get a chance to get one of the first 100 pieces that they released on that day, because this is limited to 500 pieces only here in Hong Kong. But I'm still happy that I was able to grab one of the 400 pieces left for pre-order. So I got the first batch. Even though the price of this one is more expensive than the retail price, I'm still excited to share with you guys. So this is none other than the Joker Batman Imposter version from the Dark Knight trilogy, Hot Toys exclusive MMS 752 Artisan Edition 1/6 scale collectible figure. Yes, this is the very first Artisan Edition figure of Hot Toys, aside from that real Joker from the Dark Knight trilogy as well. So yes, and before we start, if you're new here to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so this is the art box. Absolutely fantastic. The print looks really nice, very vibrant. The texture actually of the box is very premium. I love it. Like, you know, the pattern, really nice. This is very similar design to the Batman Imposter version of the Jared Leto or the Suicide Squad or the Batfleck version. So similar to that, but this one is, I would say, like, you know, of course a bit different because of the Dark Knight logo. And this one comes with a brown shipping box, so if you order this from other country or like here, then it's actually safe, you know, was just to avoid those scratches, you know, not just only the plastic, but it comes with a brown shipping box because this is Artisan Edition, right? So they have to protect it. And the size of this one is kind of like weird, so it's not the usual box size. So this one is kind of like a two packaging right there, and this one is for the body, this one is for the head sculpt. Okay, so anyway, this is just the art cover print. Let's light it up so we can see the main art box. Right, so right here we got the two packaging. Actually, this one's not really packaging, it's just a box, some extra protection for that what's this, like, small case here for the head sculpt of Artisan Edition. There you go. I'm really excited to see that head sculpt. Oh my goodness, actually I'm really excited to see the close-up details on this head sculpt. Like, wow, that's Heath Ledger right there. I could really see it already. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and then it has some extra, like, small instruction sheet, you know, for this one. Right, so let's start up with this small packaging tray right here with a lot of weapons. I'm gonna start up with the grenades, 8 pieces right here with strings attached, and then right here we got the shotgun, his weapon, and then 3 batarangs with some paint applications of, you know, Batman Imposter as well, and of course his playing cards right here, and then his pistol, and then the machine gun, you know, or like kind of like a submachine gun. So now let's open the main packaging right here. I actually really like the packaging of this one because it's not just like plastic, because this one has a little bit of, like, you know, velvet materials. So it's kind of like wrapped around or covered by a velvet material or kind of like a suede material, so it looks really nice. So instead of foam, so they use this one to, I would say, like, to save, you know, some packaging size, which is really nice. All right, anyway, I'm gonna start at the bottom right here. So we got the crutch holder, and then right here at the bottom we got 2 pieces of extra joints. We got the tool, okay, and of course for separate rolling eyeballs tool. We got 4 pieces of extra interchangeable gloved hands right here. Amazing paint application and details, absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness. Right here, holding the weapon gesture. Of course, the main figure. Wow, cape is amazing. The details on the armor is absolutely incredible, guys. Look at that. The paint application is really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on the side. Of course, lastly, the base right here, beautiful. I know this is kind of like a reuse or recycled, you know, from the Batman DX19 probably, but still looks absolutely beautiful, you know, especially with the paint application, the nameplate, really nice. Okay, all right, so now I'm gonna get the head sculpt. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is Heath Ledger right there. Yeah, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. There, oh my goodness. So now let's try. So let's take it out from this, from the base. There you go. It's actually not in the center, you know, that joint is actually not in the center. So there you go. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely incredible, guys. Like, look at that. Wow, this is wow, guys. Like, yeah, that's Heath Ledger right there, and then with the Batman suit, that Batman Imposter version. Like, wow, this is absolutely incredible. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna put this one on the side. Okay, so I've got everything out of the box and laid out here on the table. So now I'm gonna go through the articulations and range of motion, but probably the same with the DX19 body. So if you have Christian Bale version Batman or the DX19, then it's pretty much the same, or the Dark Knight trilogy. But I'm still gonna show you guys very quick, okay? And you know, for sure, you're not really gonna do a, you know, like crazy dynamic poses on this figure, like just me, I don't know, because of course this is like Joker, so more on just like the head sculpt, more on just the angle of the head or the angle of the upper body, the arms, you know, holding the weapons, mostly like that, right? So I would say like museum poses. Okay, and then of course be careful on twisting the head, because I mean, like, just be careful on the neck part, because you might gonna damage that, you know, with the armor. So yeah, just do it slowly. This one is quite loose, I would say, looking down. Okay, and better to use some, I would say, like, you know, gloves, you know. Wait, let me zoom a little bit, sorry about that. Okay, there you go. I think it looks really cool, but just like the neck part is not really in the center, but I think it's totally fine. You could adjust that later. Okay, the arms again, common, back, front, right? There you go. Yeah, you could actually move it easily, you know. See, and then of course the elbows, double jointed. That is fantastic. See, so you could do something like this, or more on just upper body. And the wrist joint, again standard. The upper body, waistline, this one is quite limited range of motion, you know, because of the armor crunch in. There you go. Arch, side. Okay, and then again the legs only up to there. Then racing to the front, might gonna damage the armor. I mean, like, for me, if I'm going to do that, we'll just, you know, use the upper body, more on the upper body posing. But the legs, since it's also limited range of motion, I'd rather like just do a, you know, like a museum pose, you know, on the lower body. But again, we're still gonna get some decent articulation and range of motion, you know. Okay, even if like you don't wanna do some dynamic poses, or let's say if I don't want to do some dynamic poses, we're still gonna get, you know, for this kind of body. So yeah, there you go. That's it for the articulations. Very quick. Even if just like standing straight, like it's really gonna give a lot of presence, you know, in your display shelves, you know, in your DC collection. Like, wow. Right, so I think that's it for the articulations and range of motion. For the accessories, and what I really like about the cape, they also added some kind of like a feature, you know, that we could insert the hand like around here, kind of like this. I don't know, yeah, something like this, which is really cool, you know. I find it really cool. So if you're going to uh, change the hand, something like this, I'm gonna show this one later on the showcase. So it's going to look like that, you know. And then of course we're gonna attach this grenade inside there, you know, on the cape. So that's gonna be really really awesome, you know, just like when he's using his, you know, his suit, you know, the overall suit, his coat, you know, the original look of the Joker. So something like that. And these weapons are pretty much the same with the original one. So yes, we probably gonna get this one as well on the original Joker outfit, you know, artisan edition as well. So yeah, stay tuned on that. Again, I'm gonna review this one, you know, the details of these weapons and the hands as well. So we're gonna do some poses later. And of course he is playing cards right here. Okay, and then of course the base, of course I like the base, you know, even though this is like, again, kind of like reused, recycled, still looks really good, you know. Once you attach the crotch holder here, it looks like it's not really fit there, you know, the base, but I think it's fine. And of course you can extend this like this, and then once you, let's try this one, once you put it here, and that, bam, look at that, with the base and the body of Batman, that Joker head sculpt, like, oh my goodness, wow, right? Okay, let me review first those weapons. Okay, so I'm gonna start up with the grenades, 8 pieces, and the paint application looks absolutely fantastic. The weathering effects, really nice. See the details, see that? This one is made out of plastic material, so it's very light. Okay, amazing details and weathering as well. Okay, and then moving on to his submachine gun right here. You can see how nice is the weathering and the paint apps, absolutely incredible. The details as well, actually, see that? Wow. So we could move this one right here, and of course detachable ammo right here, nice. And then this one's also movable. Yes, yeah, there you go. You could move this part right here, bam, boom, and that's it, you know. Okay, really nice, wow. And then moving on to his shotgun right here, there you go, some nice details as well. Paint application, it is nicely done, nice weathering effects. This one, yeah, we could move this one right here, that's it. Wow, beautiful details. Okay, moving on to his handgun or pistol. I believe you could remove this one. This is detachable as well. Well, it's not. Oh wow, it's not detachable. Oh, there you go. So you just have to force it a little bit. Okay, and then of course the bullet right there, some nice bullets, details, and then that's it, you know. And then this one, I believe we could move this one. Yeah, we could move this one, guys. There you go, bam. So, but not so big, only up to here. Okay, that's it. Wow, the paint application, I would say like pretty decent, you know, pretty neat. And of course that metallic silver looks good. Details also pretty neat to me, and weathering not much, you know, on this handgun. And then next up right here is the 3 batarangs included. So I would say like, you know, nice weathering and paint apps, looks really good. Okay, so purple, this one kind of like less purple color, and then this one with some red color touch, you know, I would say. There you go. This one is made out of plastic as well. Those weapons are actually made out of plastic as well. Okay, yeah, so this one is made out of plastic, so there's no die cast on the weapons. Okay, because probably it's, you know, gonna be heavy, you know, once we attach it to the hand. And then of course the playing cards, this one is yeah, we could separate from each other. So once we remove this one, and then there you go. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, nice. Wow, yes, oh my goodness, that is a nice print, you know, I would say. And then lastly, the hands, the interchangeable hands, gloved hands. You can see right there some nice details there. Paint apps, absolutely beautiful. Okay, right there, it is nicely done, you know, nice details and paint apps and weathering. Okay, there you go. And of course, lastly, the figure. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Yeah, let's take a look closely on this figure. So from the feet, oh my goodness, some nice paint application there. Right, so it's not just like a normal, like repainted, you know. So they really put some effort on this one. So if you kind of like, yeah, I understand, like, you know, this is a, you know, recycled body, you know, from Batman DX19, or you know, whichever Batman they use on this figure. I mean, like the Bale version, it's still absolutely incredible, you know. See that? Some nice paint apps there on the armor. Look at that, that is absolutely beautiful. So it's not just like a normal, you know, armor, you know, I would say. So though if you're going to, if you bought this one, or if you're going to buy this one, I would say, like, you know, worth it, like, you know, because the amount of, you know, details and effort they put on this figure is, you know, it's not easy. You know, we could, yeah, for me, I think if you going to get your DX19 and you're gonna ask someone to paint it like this, it's probably gonna cost you a lot, you know. Okay, let's say the price of this one is like around 3,000, or like, no, no, actually around 3,000 Hong dollars, around like 350 US dollars, something like that, or maybe 400, you know, US dollars in your country, in your place. It's probably gonna be more, you know. And with that head sculpt, like, oh my goodness. So this one is movable, probably not detachable. Yeah, unless you're gonna break it, then yeah, you could detach it. But you could see the details there, the same material that they use on the Batman figure, but the paint application, it's not just like they, you know, splash it out, you know, like everywhere. But the question here, is it the same with the other one? So probably different. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, yeah, that's a great question, you know, if you're going to ask me, like, is it every Joker Batman Imposter version are the same, like, you know, in terms of the paint applications and the armor? But you know, I'm not 100% sure. So I think that's the one thing that we have to find out. I mean, like, if it's different, like every Batman, then I don't know which one is better, like, you know. But probably, you know, like this one, you know, the paint on the chest with the red color, probably the same, you know. Or the amount of the green color on the upper body, it's more. So you have to find some, you know, other Batman, or I mean, like Joker Batman Imposter version, if it's the same. And same here, you know, the ha 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 font. So probably the same, or maybe not, right? So we're not 100% sure. Like me, I'm not 100% sure if it's really the same. But again, overall, the armor, the paint application on the armor is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's not just like a normal, you know, refurbished, kind of like that, or like, you know, recycled. But again, this armor is really nice, guys. I mean, like, it is absolutely incredible paint application there, you know. And then lastly, the head sculpt, like when I first saw, when, you know, once I opened that, you know, the packaging, like, I saw right away that Heath Ledger face, you know, not even the Joker, but the Heath Ledger face is really there, like, oh my goodness. So definitely I would say, like, it is absolutely spot on. Wow, look at that. But most of you guys probably not gonna agree to what I said, that the spot on, the likeness, the resemblance to Heath Ledger, probably, but I would say, like, it looks really spot on to me. um I would say like 99. I actually, I want to give it like 100%, in my honest opinion, huh? Like, wow, look at that, right? I mean, probably some angle, but actually no, even if just some angle, like, the other angles, like, it looks like him, it's really him, and I really like, that rooted hair. See that? Oh my goodness, that is perfect. Wow. See that? Oh my goodness, look at that rooted hair, the texture, like, wow. Alright, the texture on his face, the paint applications, the details, the scar. Wow. Right, the makeup. Shit, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. So if you're going to ask me, or if you're going to ask yourself, like, is it really worth to get this figure? I mean, like, if you got a chance to get this on a retail price, then I would say, like, yes, it is totally worth it, and you're lucky, because I saw a lot, like, selling this figure for like more than, let's say, more than 350 US dollars. Let's say 400, 450, or 500, even 500 US dollars. That's still okay, if you have extra budget, why not? I mean, like, if you really a diehard fan of Heath Ledger, and you really like this look, this exclusive figure, then I think it's still okay. But more than that, probably nah, you have to think about it. But that's just my honest opinion, because of the head sculpt. It is absolutely incredible and spot on, and then the overall look, even if just a recycled outfit, is still okay. And what I really like about this head sculpt is, like, once we move his eyes, there's some like magnetic parts here at the back. It's actually underneath of his hair, that we could be able to pull it out, because this is actually yeah, detachable, from the head. It's actually not advisable to use your fingers, if you're going to remove this lower parts of his hair, right? So let me try to move his eyes. This is actually I'm going to say, like, it's going to be challenging, because you're not gonna be able to see. I mean, like, it's really hard to see, like, the underneath part, because it's covered by his hair. And if you, even if you're going to use the tool, it's kind of like you're trying to guess which part you're actually moving. But yeah, there you go, it's moving already, so that's actually really cool. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to move his eyes towards to the left, right there, and there you go. Okay, but again, I think once you finish moving his eyes, it's kind of like more of like a goal, it's like, yeah. But again, once you move it, like, it's actually really, really nice, you're gonna love it. All right, so I think that's about it, you know wow. And then let's put it back to the body, back. So now he's looking to the left, and then we could do something like, an angle, something like this. That's gonna be awesome. Oh my goodness, look at that. And there's some hair that, or like hair piece, that actually it's not easy to put back to the position. So that's why I think the using fabric gloves is also doesn't gonna help, fixing the hair. So you really have to use the this tool, this clip right here, and then yeah. Okay, I think that's about it. That's the overall review on this figure, especially the close-up details, like, absolutely phenomenal in my honest opinion. Like, wow, great job, Hot Toys. Wow. And then one last thing, the cape is actually really nice with some really nice distress and weathering, some kind of like a battle damage look. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at that. That is really an effort. So it's not just like a normal cape that they attach to the figure. And the color of this one is kind of like a blue purple colored, something like that. But again, yeah, you see the weathering, absolutely beautiful, right? Really nice cape. So my final thoughts on this Hot Toys Joker Batman Imposter version, I would say it is absolutely phenomenal. It is an incredible figure. It is a masterpiece. It's going to be grail for sure, I mean, you're probably gonna disagree with me, like, but once you get this in your hands, you're gonna love it, guys. You're gonna probably agree with me. I mean, like, I understand, like, maybe most of you guys gonna say like, oh yeah, this is just like a waste of money. It's just a recycled armor. I mean, like, that's what I thought too. Like, like when I saw the figure, like I thought like, okay, maybe I'm gonna sell this one after I review it. But then I remember I reviewed this one, like, the prototype, those promo pictures, and then I'm correct. Like, like once you display this in your, Batman collection, it's gonna stand out, really gonna stand out. I mean, like the details, I mean, like not just the details actually, but the paint application is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you probably could do that, or you probably gonna say like, I could ask someone to customize it for me, but it's gonna cost you a lot. Imagine you're gonna buy a Batman figure Bale version or DX19, and then you're gonna repaint it like this, something like, shoot, it probably gonna cost you a lot. And then with that head sculpt, like the artisan edition, like absolutely phenomenal in my honest opinion. That's spot on right there. I mean, this overall figure is again going to be grail, believe me guys. I mean, like if you're going to say like maybe it's not worth it, I mean, like even if you're going to pay an extra fee or extra cost with this figure, I mean, like it's going to be worth it, guys, believe me. It looks really nice in my honest opinion. Again, the feeling that I probably not gonna keep this one, but then here we go, I say like, oh my, I'm not gonna let go of this one. I mean, like I'm just gonna put them there in my display together with the other Batman, together with the other Joker figure. Then that's gonna be really phenomenal and awesome display, in your DC collection. So yeah, I think that's me. That's just me. That's my personal honest opinion. Okay, so I think that's about it, and let me know your thoughts on this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you in the next one. Peace.